Welcome back. Now, the divide between the recently merged OPS-EPS factions of the AIADMK is out in the open. Team OPS MP Maithreyan has taken to Facebook, and this is what he said, I quote, "It's been 3 months since the merger between EPS-OPS. Months have rolled over, but what about the hearts?" His comments amid the acquisitions that O. Paneerselvam, the former Chief Minister of the state, is being sidelined by the present Chief Minister, Edappadi K. Palanisamy, and his aides. The acquisition by Team OPS is that he is not being allowed to take part in any of the decision-making.
Came together with an ulterior motive to hold on to their positions of power because of pressure from the BJP, and it's very obvious that they're having friction because even Mr. Maithreyan's tweet recently after the IT raids wasn't very positive towards the EPS OPS combined, and even now, I mean, he rightly feels sidelined because EPS is only interested in his own position, not attending to even the MLA's request for their constituencies, and that there's a lot of bickering within which is going to come out in the open. And there will be a time when the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu is changed. So all the cadres are firmly with Mr. T.T.V. Dinakaran and Madam Sashikala. I mean, the crowds that came out when Madam came back from parole, or all the crowds that come out in Mr. T.T.V. Dinakaran's rallies, goes to show that the public mood and public sentiment is with Mr. T.T.V. Dinakaran and Madam Sashikala. Of course, the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister use everything under their power to influence people to forcefully come to their meetings. But we don't look at it as a shot in the arm because we've always been on an upward swing. And most definitely there will be a government.
Okay, let's get in a quick word now from senior journalist T.S. Sudhir. We'll also be joined by India Today's Pramod Madhav. T.S. Sudhir joins us first. T.S., so tell me something. You, in fact, had predicted that this is a relationship that is perhaps going to be uneasy, with EPS being no pushover, OPS being the former Chief Minister, and now those differences out in the open.
Oh yes, what Dr. Maithreyan has said is basically to point out the problems within the Paneerselvam camp of the AIADMK. Now, it's not as if Paneerselvam himself is very uncomfortable because as far as he is concerned, he has got the post of the Deputy Chief Minister, he has been made the party coordinator, but it is the second-rank leadership of the Paneerselvam camp which is feeling rather disgruntled at being left out because they really haven't got anything from the merger. In fact, if you go back to the days before the merger, leaders like Maithreyan and KP Munnuswamy were not really completely in favor of the merger because they did not see this as a relationship that will stick together in the long run. So what Maithreyan has really pointed out is the fact that people are not happy and basically trying to draw the attention of Paneerselvam that he needs to do something about it. So in a sense, frustration is building up in that erstwhile Paneerselvam camp, and it could kind of escalate in the days to come if Paneerselvam does not take any steps to try to rein them in.
Absolutely. And Pramod, you know, the acrimony perhaps has been there for a long time, but the frustration that is now building with the OPS camp is pretty much evident.
That is true, Avantika, because this was not the actual plan. Merger was not the plan when it came to Maithreyan and KP Munnuswamy. They had a different plan. They wanted OPS to become the Chief Minister because they believed that Jayalalitha appointed him as a Chief Minister and they want him to continue that way. But something or the other occurred in between where OPS became the convener, EPS became the co-convener, and this was retaliated as OPS becoming the Deputy Chief Minister and EPS remaining the Chief Minister. This kind of like balancing the chain came over, but still it did not go well with KP Munnuswamy or Maithreyan. Their last hope was to get this twin leaf symbol because that was what they were fighting for from the beginning. They wanted the twin leaf symbol to be theirs because if OPS gets in control of the twin leaf symbol, it means he controls the party. But right now, their possibility for that also has become very less, and on the ground, it is very much evident. Even now, in any kind of function where OPS and EPS are like meeting or like on the same stage, the people cheer more for OPS, and that point itself we came to know that this merger is not going to be a proper one or a very strong one, and that is what you can see through Maithreyan's comments, which I would still say is a soft one because Maithreyan can speak a lot, but he has just gone ahead and said or has spoken only about merging hearts or that way, Avantika.
So, Sudhir, tell me, is this about personal egos, the power struggle that we're getting to see between EPS and OPS, or is there just basic trust deficit because EPS was at least one time the closest aide of Sasikala?
that's definitely there. It is a power struggle that is taking place, and as far as the trust deficit is concerned, that always existed even before the merger, and the merger did not really help matters, even though for the record, both OPS and EPS said that they trusted each other, which is why the moves by the governor to meet district officials, even though a Raj Bhavan press release yesterday put out that there was really no meaning to be read into the meeting that he held in Coimbatore with district officials. But one guess is that probably that will actually increase. There will be pressure mounted by the center as well, given the fact that...
Okay, just stay on with me, Sudhir. If I may just interrupt you there. Excuse me for doing so, but we have KS Geeta of the AIADMK also joining us right now on the broadcast. Good morning. Thanks so much. So, the first question, why is Mr. V. Maithreyan so unhappy about what's going on between EPS and OPS?
It's just a frustration because it was a marriage of convenience and each one was opportunistic. So it was not for the betterment of the party or the people. See, are they ever bothered what's happening to the people? So just because now they are sidelined, he is just frustrated because he's not been into the... they expected that he would be taken into the cabinet, central cabinet by Modi government. And all that is a blow to them. And now they have no say, and they know that the governor is overtaking them in the state administration. So it is only because of their own inefficiency. What are these
Who's
people?
inefficiency?
They call themselves leaders who are not capable of doing anything for the state.
No, ma'am, could you be more specific? Whose inefficiency are you pointing at?
All of them. EPS is inefficient, Maithreyan is inefficient, OPS is inefficient, all that bunch of ministers in Tamil Nadu are inefficient. If they come on their own face value, they came on the face value of MGR and Jayalalitha. So these people are all inefficient. They were all goons of Sashikala. Today they have dished her also. And so the people are not going to even care for these people, whatever they are talking. People even don't care because people are fed up with this administration. I wish the governor will send these people all home very soon. This is what every citizen on the road is waiting for.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Sudhir, very quickly, where do you see all of this heading with V. Maithreyan taking to social media, on Facebook, writing all of that? And do you think EPS is going to tolerate this?
Well, obviously this is not going to be tolerated by the EPS camp, but really the divisions are pretty much for everyone to see. The message is really for Paneerselvam to ensure that the people who stood by him during those days of what he called the Dharma Yuddham actually are not really left unhappy, because given the fact that everyone expects elections to be in Tamil Nadu to be held, probably held in the next 1 year or so, he would need the support of the people who actually stood by him. And if they are going to be unhappy and making these kind of noises, it doesn't really augur well for Paneerselvam's own personal political future.
Absolutely. Pramod and Sudhir, thank you both for joining us.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.